welcome back to my channel. It's Jonna here. Let me start off by saying that I miss you guys so much. I wasn't able to upload my last week's video because I was in the Dominican Republic for 5 days. I think it was, yeah, 5 days to visit my family, and although I had a lot of fun, I was really anxious to get back home because I just really wanted to make more videos for you guys. When I'm away from YouTube, even for like a day or two, I just start itching. If you only knew how much I was itching, I was like, oh my god, like I need to get back to YouTube. So I'm coming back strong with a cool video today. It's going to be hygiene hacks, as you can tell by the intro, because who couldn't use some hygiene hacks? Because nobody likes to be stinking. The stinking ain't cute, the stinking ain't good. If you have any video suggestions, video requests, leave them in the comments below because it will seriously help me out a lot, so I would really appreciate it. And also, you guys, I started doing this new thing where if you follow my Instagram and you comment on my latest photo, I will spam your account. One thing, just make sure that your profile is not on private and I will spam your account, so go on ahead and do that. So before we begin, you guys, I just wanted to thank GameLoft for sponsoring this video. So there's this game called Dragon Mania Legends, and if you're a big simulation game fan like I am, I'm like a sucker for those, you will for sure love Dragon Mania Legends. Okay, so if you've never heard of Dragon Mania Legends, it's basically a dragon breeding game where you can collect different kinds of dragons. I'm pretty sure there's like over 200 different kinds of dragons, so there's a lot of variety, which is really cool because you always see a new one pop up. So my favorite dragon is Banana Dragon. They also have Candy Dragon, Lava Dragon, and there's even one called Tiger Dragon, just to name a few. Like I said, there's like 200 kinds of them. So basically what you do in this game is you build your very own dragon island however you want it. You can even build your dragons little homes and decorate them however you want. Basically, you are their owner, so you have to take care of them, you have to feed them, you can even play with them and train them so they become big, strong, and powerful. And another really cool thing is that after you level them up and make them powerful, you can battle players all over the world. I absolutely love how fun and simulated Dragon Mania Legends is because, again, I'm a sucker for simulation games. I promise you guys, this is like a really fun game. You should definitely try it out. It's absolutely free to play, it costs no money to download, and it's available in the App Store on iOS, for Android, and for Windows, so it's pretty much available for everybody to download. And I will be sure to post the link in the description box below at the very top, so go on ahead and check that out. If you're interested, you can go on ahead and click the link below and it'll take you to the game. So yeah guys, here are 11 really useful and convenient hygiene hacks. I hope you enjoy, and let's go. So first hack, do you have a favorite pair of shoes that's starting to stink because you can't help but wear them too much? So if you're experiencing this stinky feet action, reach straight for the kitty litter. Yep, you probably weren't expecting me to say that, but cat litter is actually super absorbent and it will suck up the damp and bad odor in your shoes. Simply fill a sock or pantyhose with kitty litter and allow it to sit for 24 hours. Again, the litter will help dry up the stinky bacteria that causes the smell, and also cat litter is super cheap. It's a really great remedy, and it's like giving your shoes CPR. Okay, not really, but you get the point. Next hack is how to make your own DIY Tide2Go stain releaser pen, because those can get pretty pricey and we'd all like to save some money, right? So start off by taking out the inside ink parts of a colored marker. Next, place the ink parts under running water for about a minute or so until it turns completely white. The running water will fully drain the colored ink out from the spongy material. By the way, if you use a light colored marker like pink or yellow, the ink will not stain the spongy material whatsoever. Like you see here, they're super white. So next, you're gonna make a stain remover concoction, which, by the way, you guys, there's so many ways to make this, so feel free to experiment here. I use 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide, a 1/4 cup of dish soap, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So just mix it well for a few seconds. After it's well mixed, you're going to drop the spongy ink parts into the concoction and let it sit in there for about an hour or so, just so that it can fully suck up the mixture. Once time has passed by, you can now add the ink parts back into the marker. So yeah, super easy to do and it's so helpful. This will help remove stains while on the go, so whenever you have an accident, you can say, "Don't worry, I got this. My secret colored marker stain remover will do the trick." Okay, so I know you've had plenty of those moments where you were in a rush because you overslept, slapped that snooze button one too many times, literally me in high school. You wake up and realize you've overslept. It's the worst feeling in the world, and so you freak out and start rushing because you're trying to catch your bus and you're running late to work. And given that you're in a rush, it's completely possible to forget to brush your teeth and not even realize it until you already left. Trust me, I'm so guilty of this. So a quick way to reduce bad breath for these kind of scenarios is to eat crunchy foods like apples, carrots, celery. They're like a natural toothbrush for your mouth. When you chew on crunchy foods, it produces quite a bit of saliva production, and the combination of high fiber founded fruits will actually cleanse your mouth. So it's a great last minute way to get rid of that bacteria buildup and bad breath. Next, so you know how your shoes can get a bit sweaty and damp after a long crazy workout? The sweat literally gets trapped within, causing it to possibly smell later. So a way to avoid this from happening to your favorite shoes, just crumble up some newspapers and slide it into your shoes. The newspaper will absorb the moisture pretty quickly, which allows your shoes to dry out and the bacteria will die. It's a super quick and effective odor eater, so no potential stanky smells. Next hack is a way to make DIY shampoo as a backup plan for whenever you run out of it, which is so annoying. So when your shampoo disappears, the best thing is to use baking soda. Mix 1 part baking soda with 3 parts water. And by the way, if you didn't know, baking soda actually has a lot of benefits for your hair. It naturally cleanses it and leaves your hair feeling healthy, and it's a really great last minute substitute. So once it's well mixed, add the mixture into a spray bottle. Then you're going to apply the mixture to your hair, let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes, and then rinse it out. It's just as cleansing as traditional shampoo. Now, if you ever run out of conditioner, just use apple cider vinegar as a substitute. Mix 1 part cider vinegar with 4 parts water. Apple cider vinegar is actually a natural hair detangler because the acidity helps to smooth down the hair cuticle and gives you smooth, frizz-free hair, so it's a great alternative. So once you're done, you're just going to spray it through your hair. Again, the vinegar will detangle and naturally condition your hair just as a conventional conditioner. Next hack, did you know that eating an orange peel is one of the most effective ways to getting rid of bad breath while you're out and about? And if you didn't know, orange peels are a natural breath deodorizer. So the science behind it is that the citric acid from orange peels will actually stimulate your salivary glands and encourage the flow of fresh saliva, which will get rid of bad breath. So instead of chewing on gum, add this 30-second hack to your routine and your breath is sure to improve. Next, here's a not so pretty truth about loofahs. Loofahs may look cute and harmless, but they're actually breeding grounds for fungus and germs because loofahs have a porous structure which can become filled with bacteria, and you definitely don't want that. So if you can't quite give up your loofah yet, here's a way to prevent a nasty bacteria party from happening. Soak your loofah in equal parts vinegar and water for 24 hours. No matter which loofah you're using, you should clean it at least once a week. This will lower the risk of your loofah becoming a germ-filled poof ball. And by the way guys, always make sure to shake out the water from your loofah after showering and let it air dry outside of the bathroom to prevent bacteria from growing and potentially transferring to your skin, which you do not want. Next hack, here's a way to quickly and safely machine wash your sneakers without ruining them, because of course they can get a bit dirty, especially if you find yourself wearing them more than you should. I am so guilty of this. So first, remove the shoelaces. Then you're going to need a pillowcase to throw the shoes and laces in. So put them inside the pillowcase, then pin the opening of the pillowcase half shut with about 3 safety pins so that the shoes stay inside, yet the water can still flow in and out. Next, throw the pillowcase in the washer along with a towel so that it will balance the load and prevent your shoes from banging around inside. And that's it, an effortless and lazy way to clean up and polish your dirty shoes. Next hack, did you know that those brown napkins you find at Chipotle or Starbucks are actually great at blotting facial greasiness? Those brown unbleached napkins are durable and amazing at absorbing and blotting facial oil throughout the day really well without removing or disturbing your makeup. And the best part is that they're free. So the next time you're waiting in line for Chipotle or Starbucks, stuff your purse with napkins to avoid shiny, oily skin. So next hack is a simple way to prevent boob sweat from being a thing, because yes, underboob sweat is very much alive and honestly the most annoying thing. So if you wear padded bras often, you will find that you sweat more in that area. This is because the extra padding will attract more heat, therefore making you sweat more. So to prevent that from happening, whenever possible, wear unlined bras instead of padded bras, especially on days that you're going to be in hot settings. So now you know. Lastly, it's true what they say, you are what you eat. And I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer because sometimes I have my moments too, but unfortunately, our favorite foods could actually be giving us a bad body odor because processed foods can affect the way you naturally smell. It can cause excessive sweating, and it's not only food, it can be alcohol, coffee, sodas. So to reduce excessive sweating, eat a clean and healthy diet, a lot of fruits and veggies, you know, the boring stuff. I'm just kidding, you guys, but in all seriousness, your body will love you for it and you will notice a lot of improvements in your health and hygiene. So that was all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which one was your favorite hack below, or if you learned something new today, let me know in the comments below because it really makes me feel good. Also, you guys, if you genuinely enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up because it'll just really help out my channel, but only do it if you really liked it. And of course, I'm gonna give my top 3 comment shout out right now, so here it goes. Shout out to Samia Pickney. Samia Pickney, thank you so much. Silk Punt and Genevieve Dinks. Thank you guys so much for your beautiful comment. Make sure to leave your comments below, whether it's a video suggestion, a video request, whatever it is, because I will possibly shout y'all in the next video. So yeah guys, that's all for today. Unfortunately, I will see you in my next